Samsung, keen on getting back in consumers' good graces after the Note 7 fiasco, went to work on the S8 and the results, I can tell you, are excellent. They've taken all the good things from the Note 7 and refined them, added a couple of new things, and eschewed the terrible by way of quite a number of safety checks and quality control measures. I was lucky to get my hands on one for a short period of time, and these are my impressions. Right off the bat, the Galaxy S8 is one of the most beautiful devices we will see this year, and certainly, excluding the weird fingerprint sensor placement, the most ergonomic device with a 5.8-inch display ever made. Edges are rounded off nicely every which way so that it feels like you're holding a pebble that has been smoothened over the years by running water. It's not all roses, however, as this makes the device quite slippery, a condition easily remedied by a case or a skin. Sure, that will take some of the beauty away, but it also means that you keep the device looking this good for longer while improving grip. The wondrous 5.8-inch Infinity display dominates the front of the device. It's a HDR-ready 2K panel, but the 18.5:9 aspect ratio means that it sports a resolution of 2960 by 1440 for a pixel density of 570 pixels per inch. It's the best display currently on any smartphone out there. Samsung has come a long way from TouchWiz, but it's still not quite there. That being said, this is the smoothest iteration of their Android skin yet. New iconography, new gestures, new transition effects, new Infinity wallpapers to take advantage of this gorgeous display. And in my admittedly ultra short time with the device, there were no lags, frame rate drops, or unregistered touches. The notification shade has been redesigned and is all white with blue icons by default, toggles up top, and a brightness slider at the bottom, all editable to one's taste. The gear icon as usual takes us into the settings app, where we immediately buckle under the weight of the sheer amount of options available. Thankfully though, it's well organized, searchable, and has little contextual suggestions at the bottom of each page in case you can't find what you're looking for. Everything can be tweaked as expected: display resolution, font size, font style, the blue light filter, power saving mode, notifications, what apps are allowed to access data at what time, the usual stuff. Being a flagship, the top of the line components go without saying. You've got either the Snapdragon 835 paired with an Adreno 540 graphics card, or the Exynos 8895 paired with the Mali G71 graphics card, depending on the region. 4GB of RAM, 64GB of UFS 2.1 storage that can be expanded by 256GB via the card slots. A 3000 mAh battery keeps the lights on. There's also a device management app to check things like memory usage and cached data. These kind of apps have long been a source of debate over their necessity, but hey, if Samsung is bundling it out of the box, there must be something to it. Either that or it's just a bloated Trojan horse. Apps open up instantly and load their content quickly. If you notice, Samsung isn't marketing these devices with any edge in their name, and that's because Samsung is now fully committed to the edge concept. All the edge screen stuff, as usual, are present and accounted for and can be customized as one sees fit. The S8 does away with the standard 3 physical buttons that have been a staple on the Galaxy line since its inception. But the care that has been taken to make the switch cannot be denied. One of the many areas where the screen and its infinityness, if you'll allow me, shine is in fitting large amounts of content at a go, such as right here in the browser. And just look at how much you can take in at a glance without scrolling. I myself here, the thumbs of collective Galaxy S8 owners heaving sighs of relief over how much less vertical scrolling they'll have to do in the long run. Along with launching the S8 Duo, the new Gear 360 and the desktop experience dock, Samsung continues its long tradition of duplicating Google apps by announcing that it was coming up with its own digital assistant called Bixby, and even went as far as giving it a dedicated button. Way to commit, Samsung. Everything Bixby does is already being handled pretty well by an existing app. The one feature that was mildly interesting, which was pointing it at things in your camera viewfinder to find out more information about them, is set to be handled much better by the incoming Google Lens app. All of this leaves Bixby as it is currently, in my opinion, in a state of being about as useful as Gilderoy Lockhart. The camera app opens up fast and you're greeted with a very well designed UI with intuitive controls. My favorite part of the UI is the approach to zooming. Just hold the shutter button and slide up or down or left or right depending on the orientation of the device and release when done. Once open, the camera focuses instantly and pictures are taken just as fast. Resulting images are well exposed and punchy and pleasing to the eye. It's a Samsung camera, that pretty much says it all. Now before we let the phone go, we have to put that ingress protection rating to the test. Samsung says the S8 is rated IP68, meaning it's dust tight and water resistant up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. So let's see the S8 do its best Jacques Cousteau impression. So far so good. Underwater photography is definitely a go with the S8. Well, my time with the device draws to a close. Naturally, I cannot make any comments on battery life because of the very short time I spent with the device. What I can say, however, is that the S8 Duo continues Samsung's run of remaining at the top of the Android flagship pile. They're gorgeous to behold, packing class-leading displays, buttery smooth performance, excellent cameras, and from what I've read, very decent battery life. What else does one want from a smartphone? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share this video and leave a thumbs up if you liked it, and also to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.